Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I know I've been teasing, but today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. You are doing a fantastic job and you are absolutely killing it, from me to you. So I figured today was as good a day as any to go ahead and reveal, since the STI is back from Fab. All the work has been done and I am super pumped to be able to bring it to you guys. It is a totally different car. It may not look like it, but underneath of everything, it's built for some serious power, boys. So with that, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. It really helped me out. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers probably by the end of the month or so. And like this video, drop a comment down below, and if you absolutely do like this video, share it with a couple of your buddies and help us gain some traction. That's one thing I'm really trying to focus on this year, is trying to gain as much exposure as we can, not only on the YouTube platform but with the car as well. So how about we just go ahead and get into the reveal. So let's go. Alright guys, first and foremost, I figure we just go ahead and walk through the car and I'll tell you everything that's kind of done, at least what I want to share with you guys. That B-roll clip was probably pretty badass, but yeah, the car is badass. So let's just go ahead and walk around. Originally, if the footage is a little shaky, I apologize. I started editing some of it and I decided we need to refilm it because it's kind of shaky. I had the camera in the wrong setting, so I apologize, but I am making it right. So let's get into it. So obviously, first and foremost, I know that you guys probably see these riveted bumper plates or bezel plates, whatever. My goal was basically to do function and form. Obviously, I wanted to get the air to go through the intercooler, and I didn't like seeing the end tanks on the end there. So not only is it functional, but it looks good, and we're achieving aero out of the deal too for like an actual drag bumper. So that is an ETS intercooler still, but next thing probably catches your eye is we've went to full 3-inch all the way from the turbo to the throttle body, all aluminum, and this is IAG's new 76mm throttle body. Pretty nice unit. We had a little bit of problems, but we did everything in Alpha Log HD clamps, and Big shout out to Corsa Veloz. They hooked us up with a brand new forward-facing intake manifold that is flanged specifically for the IAG throttle body. So there's no spacer or anything. It's a O-ring surface on the manifold itself. So beautiful, beautiful unit. They shipped that to me all the way from Australia. So big shout out to them. Thank you. They've become a big supporter of the car. And of course, the next thing you probably see is a nice old big precision turb ski. So I'm not going to fill you in on the size of that one yet because it may change, but as it sits now, this is 100% going to be 1,000 horsepower or more build. So with that being said, we did a lot to the inside of the car, and the next thing you probably see is that thing's got a freaking parachute mount, man. So I don't know if that tells you how fast we're planning on going, but in order to do this, I know that all you guys probably have dealt with the same sort of thing as well when Cobb released their green speed update. Yes, it is unfortunate. Yes, we all knew it was coming, but if you are smart, or if you are actually serious about modifying a Subaru, especially for race purposes, you should have been thinking about potentially a standalone anyway. So, hint, hint, we are going to a standalone. I'm not going to quite fill you in on which one yet, but just know that it is very compatible with Subaru, and it is very compatible with this chassis as well. We're doing a little bit of testing to figure out if one of the things we want to do with it will actually work or not. I don't think I've ever really seen it done on a Subaru, but it's going to open up the door and giving us avenues to do a whole lot more, which is going to really help us achieve the kind of power that I want to achieve. So the fab guy basically did everything I asked him to, but a roll cage, because I'm going to run on NHRA's amendment of the rules, which before, I think it was 2008 and newer cars had 10 seconds flat and 135 miles an hour in the quarter before you needed a roll cage. Now, as of 2022, NHRA has stated that cars 2014 and newer, this is a 2017, they have 9 seconds flat and 150 miles an hour, okay? At 150, you need a parachute. So, my fab guy worked up some ingenious way to mount the handle in there, which will allow us to be able to use a parachute if we need to. But again, there's only a couple cars, like maybe 5 cars, 15 plus STIs that are running faster than 9 seconds flat in the quarter mile. So if we're breaking the 9 second, which I'm shooting for, if we actually break it, then we'll address the roll cage. But until then, there's probably a lot more that we need to figure out. We're kind of running a whole new car again, where we're going to have to dial it all back in, suspension, chassis, power, all that is going to be something that we're going to have to work on. So do I expect us to break past 9 seconds this season? No. But hey, if it happens, it happens. And when it happens, it means we're headed in the right direction. And I don't know if you see, but I stripped all the stickers off because we are going to be running with some new partners this year, which I'm really stoked about. Some of which I'm still working on as to if they're actually invested in the season or what exactly is going on. But as you can see, we still are staying with ETS, and they sent us this new banner, which is absolutely killer. Looks freaking awesome. But I want to give a big shout out to Ryan over there at ETS. Those boys have been a supporter of the car and of the channel since day one, and the products are absolutely phenomenal. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to head over there, buy some merchandise, give them a call, tell them BigSkyBoosted sent you, or Damien, and maybe they'll hook you up. I don't know. But I love their products. I'm glad that they're on board. I'm glad Corsa's on board, and yeah, we're just gonna give it hell. So other than that though, we did a bunch of aero and stuff to the back. Obviously you can see the bumper cutouts. We did some things underneath, whereas like this bar right here, since we cut out the spare tire tub, we had to make a new brace, and that's chromoly brace with some tie downs on there that my fab guy did. Very clean, very awesome looking. And then underneath there's another little surprise that I doubt you can see, but at some point when it's on a lift you'll probably see. Other than that though, this is the setup inside. Obviously we have our nameless performance staging brake, and then this is our new handle. It's just going to be basically a deployment. So I do want to leave most of this stuff stock interior because I do like that part of it, but we have gone ahead and stripped the back, and per NHRA rules, if you're going to run a fuel cell, you have to block off the back here. So my fab guy riveted a bunch of it, or designed it out of 3 pieces and riveted it all together. Looks really awesome. Unfortunately there's no battery in the car, so I can't pop the trunk and show you that, but just know you'll see it at some point. So other than that though guys, I did get something in the mail which I am super pumped about. We had some issues, and I don't know if any of you guys are trying to buy parts right now, but it's terrible. Like the weight or the availability is absolute shit. And 8 weeks ago, I placed an order for a short block, and I sent out a block and everything, and nothing. And our season starts in 2 weeks, so I didn't know what to do. And luckily I'm part of a Facebook group where I want to give a big shout out to Jacob for hooking it up, but he was selling an IAG Stage 4 Extreme and all the components and everything. So this year we are going to be running an IAG Stage 4 Extreme. And right now I'm waiting on cylinder heads to come back. Once they come back, we'll go ahead and do a bunch of the ECU wiring and everything, and hopefully get it on the dyno here soon, very soon. My tuner's probably going to fly up here to be able to tune it. There might be a little bit of tag team action that goes on that dyno day, which you guys are going to want to stay tuned for as well. Putting a big number on the board, that's at least my plan. And I know that you'll want to see what kind of fuel we're running on it too. So with that though guys, this is going to be the reveal video. I appreciate you guys checking it out. If you've made it this far, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Again, don't forget to subscribe, because there's going to be plenty more content where this comes from. Guys, I am super pumped, super excited about what's actually happening. This has been a dream of mine for over 12 years, and it's finally coming true, and I'm getting to document it for you guys. So please, please, please like this video and drop a comment down below and tell me what you think I should have done differently, or should I have done anything differently. I want to hear you guys' input. So with that, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.